Good morning, children. How are you all? Hope you all are fine. Children, in the last video, I had explained you how to find out the density of regular solids and irregular solids, and I have explained you few activities based on them. Children, I have given you homework to read the chapter and solve the solved examples given in your book. I hope that you all have done that. Children, now I asked you to solve checkpoint 2 by your own. I hope you all have done. Now it's time to verify the answer. See children, page number 20 of your book. Checkpoint 2 is there. Fill in the blanks. First question is, equal masses of different substances have different volumes. The SI unit of density of a substance is kilogram per meter cube. Third question, density is defined as the ratio of dash and dash. In first blank, mass will come, and in second blank, volume will come. Fourth question, 1 gram per centimeter cube is equals to 1000 kilogram per meter cube. Okay children, so these are the answers. Now our new topic to discuss is speed. See children, an object either can be at rest or can be in motion. If it is in motion, what does it mean? An object is said to be in motion if it is changing its position from time to time. We see many different objects in motion. Okay. For example, when you go to a park, you see many children running in park. They all are in motion. Likewise, when you go to a railway platform or a railway station, you see railway trains there on motion. Likewise, on a road, when car or a scooter, they all are in motion. Likewise, at home you may see an insect moving on a floor. That insect is also in motion. In sky, birds are flying, kites are flying. So they all are in motion. Whenever an object is changing its position from time to time, it is said that the given object is in motion. Okay. Now, when different objects are in motion, how can you find that which object is moving faster and which one is moving slower? How can you tell that which one is moving faster and which one is moving slower? To answer this question, we compare the distance traveled by different objects in a given interval of time. Yes, we take an interval of time, for example, in 1 minute or in 1 hour, in a unit time we take. Then we will compare the distance covered by both the objects in a given interval of time. For example, a girl riding a bicycle covers greater distance in a given time than a child walking on foot. It is obvious that a girl who is riding a bicycle will cover more distance than a child walking on foot. So who has covered more distance? Obviously, the girl has covered more distance in the given interval of time. Likewise, we have motion of a car is faster than motion of a cycle rickshaw because a car covers a greater distance in a given interval of time as compared to a cycle rickshaw. Now, to know exactly how fast or how slow a body is moving or a person is moving, we define a term or physical quantity known as speed. Okay. To tell what is speed? Speed is a physical quantity which tells how faster or how slower a given body or a person is moving. Okay, so we define how we can define speed. Speed is defined as the distance covered by a body or an object in unit time. Okay, children. The formula of speed is equals to distance covered by time taken. Okay, this is the formula to find out the speed. Speed we represent by small v, distance we represent it by small s, and time taken we represent it by small t, children. Okay, so v equals to s by t. Okay, children. So this is the formula of speed. To find out the speed of any given object, we will use the formula speed equals to distance by time. Now, units of speed, children. See, children, in SI system, since distance covered is the length, so length SI unit is meter and the times SI unit is second. Hence, the SI unit of speed is given as meter per second. The SI unit of speed is meter per second. And if we take CGS system means in which the length is taken in centimeter and time will be taken in second only, then the CGS unit of speed is centimeter per second. Okay, but for motion of automobiles, trains, aeroplanes, etc., generally the distance traveled is expressed in kilometers. Okay, and the time is measured in hour. Therefore, speed of sound is expressed as kilometer per hour. So speed we can have like in unit in meter per second or centimeter per second or kilometer per hour. Now after this we will discuss few examples to find out the speed of a given object, children. Now see, children, example number 13 given in your book on page number 21. Example says an insect covers a distance of 85 centimeter in 10 seconds. So the distance covered by insect is 85 centimeter and time taken is 10 seconds. You have to find out the speed of insect. Speed of insect is distance by time. Distance speed is v and distance is s, time is represented by t. So v equals to s by t. 85 by 10 is 8.5 centimeter per second. Children, it is very important to write down the unit. In which unit you are representing the speed. Okay, now question number 14. See question number 14. The Smita rides her bicycle and covers a distance of 3 km. How much distance is covered by Smita? 3 km. Then how much time is taken by Smita? 10 minutes. See, children, distance is given in kilometer and time is given in minute. So it's very important to convert this time into hours. How will convert minute into hour? 1 minute equals to 1 by 60 hours. So 10 minute equals to 10 by 60 hour. When we cancel 0 by 0, it will left only 1 by 6 hour. Now the distance, the speed of Smita is v equals to s by t. 3 by 1 by 6, 3 into 6 by 1, 1 by 6 will get reciprocal. So it will be 18 km per hour is the speed of Smita. After that, question number 15. Example number 15, see, children. An emu train covers a distance of 90 km on a straight track in 1.5 hour. Okay, that means the distance covered by the train is 90 km and the time taken by the train is 1.5 hours. Calculate the speed of the train. You have to find out the speed of the train. So v equals to s by t. 90 by 15, 1.5. When you remove that point, after point 1 digit is there. That's why I have increased 1 0 in the numerator. 900 by 15, which is equals to 60. 15 6 are 90. So 90 is cancelled by 15 and answer is 60 km per hour. Okay, children. Now, example number 16. A jogger is jogging at a constant speed of 1.2 meter per second. So, speed of the jogger is given to you 1.2 meter per second. Then, how much distance will he cover in 15 minutes? Time is given to you in 15 minutes. You have to find out how much distance will he cover in 15 minutes if the speed of the jogger is 1.2 meter per second. See, children, first of all, since speed is given to us in meter per second, we have to convert the given time, which is in minute, into seconds. 1 minute equals to 60 seconds. So 15 minute equals to 50 into 60, that is 900 seconds. Now we have to find out the distance. Formula is v equals to s by t. We have to find out the s. So s equals to v into t. When you multiply speed, given speed is 1.2 and the time is 900 seconds. 1.2 multiplied by 900, you will get the distance. How much distance? 1080 meter. So what is the distance covered by the jogger in 15 minutes? 1080 meter distance covered by the jogger. So children, we have discussed few examples based on the speed. After this, today's homework for you is to do what? Solve all the examples given in the book based on density, based on volume and based on speed. You have to solve all the examples by your own. Okay, solved examples in your rough copy you have to solve and do checkpoint 3 given on page number 22 by yourself. Okay, children, and you have to write the terms which are given on 23. Know these terms in your fair copy. Okay, know these terms you have to write in your fair copy. I am repeating again the homework. You have to read the whole chapter. Then you have to solve all the examples given in the book in rough copy, and you have to know these terms given on page number 23 in your fair copy, children. I hope you all will do. In the next video, we will discuss the exercises given in the book. Thank you, children.